Welcome back to your own digital learning station Prudence Coaching English class. Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the best method of short story writing in your examination. Yes students, if you follow this latest pattern of short story writing, then there is no doubt that you can score 100% marks in this. Here we will provide you zero to hero concept and you will become a pro short story writer. You must watch the entire video to score 100%. So let's discuss all the step by step guide along with do's and don'ts and exercise and example. Let's start.
Topic: Short story writing. Allotted time 30 minutes. Full marks 20. Word limit 300 to 350. Story writing. Story writing is a creative art, but rather a difficult one. It requires a lot of creative thinking, planning and mastery of narrative skills and language. A short story is a narrative of moderate length that revolves around a single incident involving one or more characters. It must have a proper beginning, middle and an end. A story needs to be well planned and written in an interesting manner. In the examination, word limit for the descriptive composition is 300 to 350 and it consists of 20 marks weightage. Steps to write a short story. Step 1. Before writing, concentrate on the topic and story outline. Step 2. Think about an extraordinary title that is contextual with reference to the given question. Step 3. Create a draft for the plot of the story, think about characters. Fix the series of events and write them sequentially as far as possible. Write them pointwise. Complete the draft within 5 to 6 minutes. Then start writing according to the points which you've prepared already. Step 4. Introduce creative dramatic suspense thriller, twist horror, hurdles, phrases and idioms, etc. Based on the topic and develop it to a certain point. Then provide the unique solution that is realistic and trustworthy. Events should be chronologically organized in the story. Step 4. Consequences climax of the story should be clear and satisfying. Some important points to be remembered while writing a short story. Do's. Keep the story in past tense. However, as per the requirement, present or future tense can also be used. Your story's opening scene should be strong. The style of writing should be lucid and logical. Choose 2 to 3 characters maximum. Write in a formal way. Focus should be only on the incident. Story should be written in an easy and comprehensible language. The first letter of the title must be in capital letter. Each letter of the words included in the title can be written in capital to give it an attractive look. The prepositions, articles, conjunctions in the middle of the title words must be in complete small letters. Use third-person combination. Revise your content after writing to avoid mistakes. Don'ts. Don't use unnecessary information. Don't introduce more than 4 characters. Don't change the tense frequently. Informal language points to marks deduction. Don't underline the title. Don't scribble. Avoid grammatical mistakes. Avoid boring, ordinary plot. Don't introduce more than 1 conflict, repetitive suspense thrillers. Don't make word bold. Don't change the ink while writing a short story. Avoid first-person narration until it's mentioned in the question.
Example 1. Question 1. Now this type of information will also be mentioned in your final exam paper, students, those who are belonging to ICSE. In ICSE you have to write 300 to 350 words, in CBSE 100 to 150 words, and in West Bengal board 100 to 120 words are allotted for the short story writing. So let's start with this example. Question 1. Do not spend more than 30 minutes on this question. Write a composition of 300 to 350 words on any one of the following. For this, you are going to get 10 marks. First question. Write a short story based on the statement, "It is never too late to what you might have been." It is one of the most important short story writing, so you can practice after watching this video. Here is the answer. Life has given me the opportunity to come across many people whose stories have inspired me, but recently I met someone who not only motivated but also taught me the meaning of being alive and not just living. You can see here in the question it's mentioned what you might have been. So obviously here you need to follow the first person narration because it's mentioned in the question. That's why we have written the first paragraph like this. While you'll be writing the short story, you must make 1 or 2 paras so that it clearly define all the creative art and the baseline of your short story. I had gone for my son's graduation ceremony. Here you can write, I have gone to my grandfather's anniversary, and it so happened that they announced that a dance performance was being given by one of their oldest students or their oldest relatives. It was really surprising announcement, as I knew that the college was at least 100 years old, and so if it was one of their oldest students, she must have been an octogeneration. With bated breaths, we all waited for the curtain to rise, and behold, there was a silver haired lady dressed in a beautiful Kanjivaram sari standing with folded hands. There was a loud roar of approval, and she signaled everyone to be silent. She took the mic and proceeded to tell us she was a grandmother of two beautiful children, had retired as an IAS officer, but had always wanted to be a dancer as it was her passion. So now, at the age of 70 plus, she had taken formal training and become a professional dancer of Odissi. What a way to live was the thought that must have crossed in the minds of most of the people sitting there. And as we all watched her dance, spellbound by her grace, it was like we were being taught an important lesson of life, that it is never too late to be what you might have been. So, this is one of the best examples that we have provided. You can write of your own, and after that, if you want it to be verified, you can join our Telegram channel and can send your essay or short story for verification as well. Now, here are the exercise for which you can practice. First of all, write a composition on the following. Here is the topic. Write an original short story that begins with the words, "It was raining hard that night. In my hurry to get into house, I didn't notice the black car parked across the road. I realized something was wrong when." Now, after that, you need to complete the short story. In ICSE, especially, you will get this story, and in CBSE or West Bengal board as well, they're introducing this new pattern of short story writing. Now the second question, what an original short story entitled, that means here you need to write a short story which has the title The Gift. It can belongs to any kinds of authentic topic that you may choose. Next and the last of the day is write an original short story that begins with the words, "I pass through the path every day irrespective of my odd office timings. Going there was a mandatory task for me and every time." Now after that you need to complete. So students, we hope that you have understood all the part and parcels of short story writing, and if you follow this sequence and the points that we have discussed here so far, obviously you are going to score 100% marks. And apart from that, if you face any other kinds of issues or any other kinds of problem in short story writing, then you can contact us in our Telegram channel, or you can email us. You can check the description for the email and Telegram channel link or FB link as well. Thanks for watching students. Have a nice day. Goodbye.